If you've ever looked at your bank statement and wondered where all those fees came from, or asked yourself if your money could be working a little harder, you're not alone. In this tip, I'm going to be talking about an option that a lot of people overlook: credit unions. Welcome to Money Tip Tuesday from the Making Money Personal podcast. Credit unions might not have the flashy ads or giant skyscrapers of big banks, but they offer some serious advantages. Let's break down what makes credit unions different and why banking at one could be a smart move for your financial future. First things first, credit unions are member-owned, not-for-profit financial institutions. That sounds technical, but here's what it means. When you join a credit union, you're not just a customer, you're an owner. Unlike traditional banks, which exist to generate profits for shareholders, credit unions reinvest their earnings back into the institution. That often shows up in the form of lower fees, better interest rates, and improved services for members rather than just profits going to investors. This member-first structure shapes everything from customer service to lending decisions. Credit unions tend to take a more personal, relationship-based approach instead of treating members like account numbers. One of the biggest reasons people switch to credit unions is simple: they have better rates. According to data from the National Credit Union Administration, credit unions consistently offer lower interest rates on loans, including auto loans, credit cards, and mortgages, while often paying higher dividends on savings accounts compared to banks. For example, average interest rates on auto loans and credit cards are often significantly lower at credit unions. Over the life of a loan, that difference can save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Higher savings rates help your money grow faster, even if the difference seems small at first. Where a lot of people feel burned by big banks is with fees. Monthly maintenance fees, overdraft fees, minimum balance requirements, and more add up quickly. Credit unions generally charge fewer and lower fees because they're not driven by profit goals. Many credit unions offer free checking accounts, lower overdraft penalties, and more flexible balance requirements than traditional banks. That means more of your money stays where it belongs, in your pocket. Customer service isn't just a buzzword for credit unions. Year after year, credit unions rank at the top for customer satisfaction. The American Customer Satisfaction Index regularly reports that credit unions outperform banks in overall satisfaction, including areas like courtesy of staff, trust, and transparency. That lines up with what many members experience, such as shorter wait times, local decision-making, and a genuine interest in helping members succeed financially. Credit unions are deeply rooted in the communities that they serve. Instead of funneling profits out of town or out of state, they often reinvest locally through small business loans, community programs, and financial education initiatives. By banking at a credit union, you're not just improving your own financial situation, you're helping support your local economy. One common myth is that credit unions are less safe than banks. That's simply not true. Federally insured credit unions protect member deposits up to $250,000 per account, just like banks do, only through the National Credit Union Administration, the NCUA, instead of the FDIC. The bottom line is your money is just as secure. So, are credit unions perfect for everyone? For people who value better rates, fewer fees, stronger service, and community impact, credit unions are absolutely worth considering. Banking doesn't have to feel impersonal or expensive. Sometimes the best financial choice isn't the biggest name. It's the one that puts people first. If there are any other tips or topics you'd like us to cover, let us know at tcupodcast@trianglecu.org. Also, remember to like and follow our Making Money Personal Facebook and Instagram pages to share your thoughts. And remember to look for our sponsor, Triangle Credit Union, on Facebook and LinkedIn. Thanks for listening to today's Money Tip Tuesday. Check out our other tips and episodes on the Making Money Personal podcast.